All right, guys. I'm here to talk about how to get a free new iPod Nano. Now, unfortunately, this is a very limited market here for those who could do this. You must have a first generation Nano right now, currently. If you were one of those who bought the original first generation Nano when they first came out about 6 years ago, as I was, you can basically turn this in to Apple, and they will send you a brand new sixth generation Nano. If you, it doesn't really matter where you got the Nano, the first generation Nano. You could have bought it off of Craigslist or got it from a friend or find it, just stored away somewhere. Whatever it is, essentially, if you currently own a first generation iPod Nano, you can turn it in and you get a free sixth generation Nano. And there's no weird things. This is totally legit, and I have done this, and I will show you the proof of it. And also, it's done through Apple, so there's nothing weird about this. I know people get leery about this type of stuff, but this is basically a legit thing through Apple. So let's go ahead and get started. What you want to do is you want to go to this link right up here, apple.com/support/iPod Nano _replacement. And this is the page, the main page for this is right on Apple's website. I'll put the link in the description. And essentially, this is a recall. Apple has called a recall. They realized that in the iPod Nanos that were sold between September 2005 and December 2006, those first generation Nanos, the battery can overheat and cause a safety risk. So what Apple has decided to do, because they stand behind their products, a lot of people will look at this and go, see, Apple products stink. Well, think about this. This is a 6-year-old Nano, and they're recalling it. And, they're saying, hey, we'll give you a brand new one for free since you bought an original one, and we stand behind our products, and we're not going to charge you anything for it. So, this is a great thing. This just shows the coolness of Apple. Of course, you could just call me a fanboy. I don't care. That's fine. I do recognize there are weaknesses in Apple, but this is still just another opportunity to show that even though there's some problems with the battery, I've been using this Nano for 6 years now and haven't had a problem. And I get to turn it in and get a brand new one. Get rewarded for that. So it's actually kind of cool. Essentially, you reorder the replacement via the web. So you just click here like this to begin. Loads this page right here, the iPod Nano first generation replacement program. So you just go ahead and pick your country. Now I'm in the States, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna enter your iPod serial number. It's on the back of the Nano, and or you can look it up in the software general settings, general about, or whatever it is. But you just basically type it in, and then it says you will be asked to sign in with your Apple ID in the next step. And I believe you should have an Apple ID. It's very rare for you not to have one if you have an iTunes account or anything like that. You have some form of Apple ID. You just sign in, and they may allow you to create one in there. Can't remember, but I've already done this, so I'm not going to fill all this out. But you just fill out the form, just follow the directions. It's very easy, very simple. And after you fill out the form, what'll happen is they will send a box to you, basically, or not a box, an envelope, a padded envelope that has prepaid shipping on it. They'll send it to you, and then you'll receive it, and then you follow the directions in the piece of paper that they give you. Follow those directions. You put in the iPod in the envelope, and it's already prepaid for, and you just ship it off with FedEx, and it gets to them, and then they'll ship it off to you. Now, I'll look at the repair status because this is technically considered a repair, and this is where you can track your repairs. And so I had a white 4 GB iPod Nano, and it worked fine. It was really scratched up and all messed up and everything, so it was pretty old. It's been used. And I actually filled out the form on September 1st. And then I got the envelope on a few days later. I can't remember exactly when it was, but I got it a few days later, and I had ordered it over the weekend. So, and I think it was a holiday too. And so then I got the envelope in the mail, and then I followed the directions, put the iPod in, sent it off the same day I received the envelope, and then they received it September 11th. And then the same day they identified the issue because they didn't really have to do any work on it because they already know. And then they shipped it the very next day with FedEx, and it's a 2-day shipping. So I received it 2 days later. They shipped it September 12th, and I received it September 14th in the morning, like at 9:30 in the morning. So it's a pretty easy thing. It just kind of depends on when you order, like if there's gonna be a weekend in between and all that stuff. So I can't tell you exactly how long it'll take, but basically, I requested it September 1st, and I actually got the iPod Nano on September 14th. So it probably could be a little bit less time than that, but everything is free. You didn't have to pay anything. It's very simple and very easy to use. And so I actually have a video of me actually receiving the new Nano in the mail, in the box, and so I kind of did a little bit of an unboxing video so you can see that this is legit. Of course, there could be critics and saying I'm faking all this, blah blah blah, but this is the best I'm going to do. I could show you some of the emails I got from Apple, but there's probably personal information I don't want to put out there. But anyways, so let's go ahead and let's watch the video. All right, guys. Well, let's go ahead and let's open it. So there's a letter here. Thank you for participating in the iPod Nano first generation replacement program. Please find your replacement iPod enclosed. And looks like warranty 90 days. Okay. And open it up. And here is the new iPod Nano in this little thing. Nothing else in the box, just some more foam. Okay. Let's take this guy out here. Okay, it looks like they just give you the basic silver one. And this is actually looks like an 8 gigabyte. Okay, let's see if it turns on. Alright, there we go. I can set it up. Not bad for free. Anyways.